So I'm pretty sad that this is the first year since we started getting LEGO Marvel modulars that we're not getting one. I guess it's because of the Arkham Asylum set, which it seems that maybe DC and Marvel do share the same budget, and that's taking up the superheroes modular slot. However, we do have word of our next 18 plus LEGO Marvel set, which is going to be $130 releasing in January. However, it's one of the worst sounding ones. It's going to be a buildable Iron Man 18 plus set. Come on, LEGO. This will have 1,297 pieces, but I'm just sick of the Marvel buildable figures in general. I don't think any of them translate well at all. And it seems like something that I thought was going to die, but no, now they're reaching the 18 plus wave of being $130. That's freaking ridiculous if you ask me. I'm not saying buildable figures can't work. I think of an 18 plus Marvel buildable figure coming out that's $130. Do something like Jeff the Land Shark. You know, you look at the great stuff they're doing with these Disney animals, that would slap. It would be something kind of like what Star Wars does, where they're not 18 plus, but they've done buildable figures of some video game characters. That would be super cool, but this kind of seems like a Black Panther bust situation where it's just such a confusing idea for an 18 plus set, and I can't see it selling well at all. This also gives me feelings of those Hulkbuster sets, which they did 2 direct-to-consumer Hulkbusters, which nobody seemed to like. Now I think of that $40 buildable Iron Man from 2022, and that was a crappy build, and it's probably just going to be a large-scale version of that. If they really want to do buildable figures for Marvel, I would think doing another stab at the construction designs way back in the day would actually be interesting, because the Iron Man construction figure was not bad looking, and I think that format could work better than having these brick-built variants. Or hey, give us giant LEGO minifigures. You kind of did that with Giant Man and some other characters back in the day, and then nowadays they just give us this crappy variant of these giant figures. And you see that other themes have giant buildable figures, but they're usually LEGO store exclusives. Take that and do a Marvel take on it, and it would sell way better than whatever the heck this buildable Iron Man 18 plus set is going to be. Now I do have to say, there is some interesting news that came between the last LEGO Marvel 2026 video and this LEGO Marvel 2026 video. If you remember, the wave for LEGO Marvel January and March 2026 sounds pretty crappy. Like, there's very little sets that stand out as interesting. The best is my hope of the 4 plus sets giving us Jeff the Land Shark as a figure. However, since then, there's been 3 new sets uncovered that we don't have any info on besides their prices and their set numbers, and one of them is going to be $100, one of them is going to be $60, and one of them is going to be $50. There is some hope that they could be something interesting there, but I think of last year's $100 January set, and it was crappy. I know a lot of people don't like the other one, which was the Marvel logo. I thought that was fine, so maybe it should be something more on the side of the Marvel logo, but that's such a one-time thing. I have no idea what they're going to do here. Hopefully we get something good in January from LEGO Marvel, but my hopes are not up, and this buildable Iron Man thing is something that should really not be picked as a set. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you hyped for this new buildable Iron Man set, or are you just as disappointed as I am? Subscribe here for more LEGO Marvel news and LEGO Marvel reviews and early LEGO reviews and everything in between. Did the Spider-Verse series review. Seriously, you subscribing, liking, commenting helps so much with the algorithm, which is pretty rough on the channel. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.